Hello everybody and welcome back to our ProjectRed tutorials. At this point we know pretty much how to use item importers, filtered importers, item barrels, pressure tubes, and various sorts of bundled cables and redstone signals. But there's probably lots of applications that we can use for these already, so let's look at some. Item importers can actually accept thrown items as long as they're receiving a redstone pulse. Check it out. I'm sure this must be useful for something. Well, the concept needs work, but I'm sure something like this is possible. Not bad. Oh look, I have a Botania horn of the wild. Still needs work. Not quite. Hey! There's gotta be a way to turn that off. Hey! Sound muffler from Extra Utilities. This is an Open Blocks fan. And if you have Botania, you can totally automate dropping charcoal to your end of flames! Maybe we need to slow down the rate at which that's going. A poor man's oblivion pipe! Iron chest from the mod Iron Chest! They're big inside, big and spacious. Barrels! With filters! And more filters! And more filters! And a timer that's been silenced, and an inventory full of crap, guys! It's an inventory full of crap. Let's get all that crap in there. Let's get all that crap in there, guys. All that crap. Are you ready? Oh, it's beautiful! Look at it go! Oh, look at the things! The things! They're going all over the place! Oh, let's watch the seeds. Let's watch the seeds. Oh! Pew! Pew, pew! All right! And what do we got in our boxes? Oh! There's a difference between the two importers. One of them allows things to connect to the side. See, this guy, he's like, no, I don't connect to the side. I just connect to the front and back. And this guy's like, yeah, I'll connect to any side. Psh. Near as I can tell, this is the only thing I can think of, the only reason I can think of why this item importer would not connect to the side and the filtered importer would, is that these pipes are supposed to send things into the actual filter. However, all I've been able to do with it is get my game to crash, so we're not going to do that right now. Well, you'd probably want a better setup than this to avoid accidentally cooking your own coal, but there we go. Hey! This is a pressure tube. This is a pressure tube surprisingly well concealed by cover crafting. This is a bookshelf from Bibliocraft. This is a bookshelf from Bibliocraft with pipes all around it that are surprisingly well concealed. And by surprisingly well concealed, I mean I'm sure you could do a much better job, but I was in a rush. This is a bunch of crap that we're going to put on those shelves. Watch it go, guys! Watch it go! Oh my goodness, guys! Oh my goodness, let me get an empty handout. Oh, almost perfect. Guys, look at this. This is crazy. It's a forestry multi-farm. We got trees growing. We've got water getting pumped in from an Everfull urn from a Farmcraft expansion mod. We got a redstone engine pumping it in through a Buildcraft pipe. We got these batteries, leadstone energy cells. This right here is an engine from Railcraft that's using water and charcoal to make steam. It's using water from another Everfull urn. It's pumped in by a redstone engine. It's going into the energy cells, which are arranged in like this crazy battery array. See, it pumps in one side and it's going all the way to the end, which is powering the farm. But the coolest aspect of all of this is how we managed to use pressurized tubes in order to get all the items out and create an automatic charcoal creator, which, as you might imagine, could be awesome for our Botania flowers. So let's go over here. Down here we see a farm hatch here, nothing coming out of it, but down there's a farm hatch as well. That farm hatch has a hopper attached to it. The hopper is feeding into an item importer with a clock. And all of these items are getting pulled out and sent through the system to these 3 barrels. Now, right now it won't pull out any of these oak saplings, but when the saplings start overflowing, they'll go down into the output slot and they'll get pulled out as well. Over here we see the oak building up, and as the oak builds up, it will go through this system and into the top of the furnace. Oh no. Oh no. Now, whenever this furnace needs charcoal, or wherever the engine needs charcoal over here, it will create a vacuum of pressure along the pipe. Oh my goodness, we have to beat this up, because it's infested, there's tainted things. Alright, it will create a vacuum, which will cause... Excuse me, can I have some daylight here? Jeez. You guys are so inconsiderate of how awesome this is. And why is there a baby? Where did it come from? Oh... Jeez. So anyway, we got the charcoal coming down from this red ally. He looks so funny on fire. And you can see that the oak, whenever it's being solicited, is kind of being sent out, in large numbers. But don't worry. It goes harmlessly back and waits in the item importer until there is a call for another log, and it sends them back out again. Same thing with the charcoal. Every time a piece of charcoal is needed, it probably will send out more than is actually required, some of which will bounce back harmlessly. If you wanted to do it even more awesome, you could, put a pressure resistance pipe in here or something like that, but then you'd also have the problem that, every clock tick, some stuff would go back up in there. Yeah. On the other hand, it would prevent, like a whole bunch of things from feeling like they're clogging up your pipes. So there! Gotta say, all's well that ends well, and this year, this is pretty swell.